whole post is blind leading blind, people that don't understand engines 101, and a whole set of circumstances that I don't understand. Welcome to Bamfordrose and another forum chat. I've taken this story from a Facebook group which rapidly appears to be descending into a rogues gallery of piston heads contributors. All the better for piston heads, because that will be a nicer place now. This particular chap, he's a good chap. He's been to visit us himself, so I cannot speak any derogatory tones of this particular chap. But he's got a 4.7 V8 which is making a rather harsh engine sound, and it's been doing that for, if you read the story there, for about 30,000 miles. Twice he's been here to have this diagnosed, and it's the classic sump, dry sump, pump, scavenge pump, chain type, poor noise, vibration, harshness type sound. If you took the car for 24 hours of Nürburgring, thrashed it round, hour 25, it's going to sound exactly the same as it did at hour 0. You know, this isn't a wear state, it's not a problem, it's just a very annoying rattle. It's the rattle that your Aston Martin shouldn't be making, because it's a luxury premium sports car, and parked up at the golf course, it's gonna make some heads turn for all the wrong reasons. So yeah, it's annoying. I wouldn't want it to happen to my car. Fixing it, well, you've got to take the engine out, you've got to strip it down. It's probably going to need a new sump system, which you have to buy as a complete assembly, scavenge pump, pressure pump, chains. Put that on, probably going to be okay. Well, let's delve into this story. So he's been here a couple of times, and we've said, like any other rattle of this kind that we've heard, that hey, it's the dry sump system, but you know, big undertaking to fix that, big load of labour, 30 hours on engine removal, engine refit, probably 10 or 15 hours on the engine rebuild. Sump is super expensive, so this is all starting to get really expensive, and it's one of those jobs where you want to be 100% certain what the root cause is, because you wouldn't want to do all that work and then it not fix the problem. So it's been a case when he's been here of, yeah, it's this sump, but you know, it's not a wear state. You know, this hour 0, hour 25 thing after a 24-hour Nürburgring, it will still be the same, live with it type thing. It appears that he's been to another Aston garage, and this garage have had it up on ramp. Yeah, mate, it's your big M bearings that's the problem, and he's written that it's his big M bearings in the Facebook post there. Well, come on, engines 1.01. If you have done 30,000 miles, which he says he has, then it is not your big M bearings, because big M bearing wear wouldn't even do 30 engine cycles, which takes a few seconds to do. You know, big M bearings let go, the journal starts, the big M bearing cap starts rattling around on the crank journal, the piston is going to start clobbering the valve train. That's your big M bearing failure. So if you've driven it for 30,000 miles, then it's not big M bearings, okay? So, well, this garage have looked at it, yeah, mate, it's big M bearings, and yeah, they're going to start taking the engine out and repairing it. Well, behind the scenes, when they start fixing that, then they're going to know it's the sump. They're going to be replacing the sump. They ain't going to be replacing the big M bearings. So now everyone is thinking that's got this a similar 4.7, they've got this similar rattle. Oh, well, it's my big M bearings too. Complete forum disinformation going on here. As I say, go back, engines 101. If you've done 30,000 miles, the noise is still the same. After that 13,000 mile, it isn't your big M bearings, is it? The next point they're coming on to here is that it's being done under Aston Martin warranty. This guy's got an extended warranty. It's another reason why we didn't take the job before, because it's doing warranty work is something that you don't want to do. An independent garage can do warranty work. You've got to be an approved supplier of car care plan, which basically means you're okay to get paid 30, 60, 90 days later after you've done the job. at an hourly rate that you'd probably get if you flip burgers for McDonald's, and you make no money on the part. You know, fair day's pay for a fair day's work. It's why garages won't really want to take on that warranty work. Certainly why we don't. But in this case, this just doesn't make sense, because if you got an remanufactured engine from Aston Martin, which is a perfectly decent engine, built to a high standard, the cost of that, it varies. At this moment in time, I think it's about 10, 11.5 plus VAT, that sort of thing. Well, if they've got to rebuild the engine, and engine rebuild costs are going to come with probably 3.5, 4 grand VAT just for the plus VAT just for the labour on the engine rebuild, plus a couple of grand parts, plus the labour to take it in and out. This is why engine rebuilding, unfortunately, we don't have to do it because the engines are bulletproof. It's very, very annoying because the stack up of costs starts to become monumental. Now, in this case, it's going to be way cheaper to get the remanufactured engine than it is to fix this particular problem, and then you guarantee success. But the guy has said, well, I don't need a remanufactured engine because it's completely unnecessary. Well, why? If the warranty covered the problem because it was a failure, then why not take the engine? Why have some independent Aston place without that much credibility? If we want to go into BHP engines, then look on Companies House, because it doesn't exist, it's dissolved. Why would you risk them being building your engine over having a factory remanufactured engine supplied and fitted a dealer? This whole post is blind leading blind, people that don't understand engines 101, and a whole set of circumstances that I don't understand.